माधव गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद श्री शिल भक्ति रक्षक श्रीधर गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद श्री शिल भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद श्री शिल भक्ति सारंग गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद श्री शिल भक्ति मयूख भागवत गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद श्री शिल भक्ति हृदय वनदेव गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति आलोक परमंश महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरु श्री शिल भक्ति विचार जयवर गोस्वामी महाराज जी की। ओम नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद श्री शिल भक्ति प्रदीप तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज जी की। ओम नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद श्री शिल भक्ति विलास तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज जी की। ओम नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद श्री शिल भक्ति संबंध पर्वत गोस्वामी महाराज जी की। ओम नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति विवेक भारती गोस्वामी महाराज जी की। ओम नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद श्री शिल भक्ति स्वरूप सिद्धांत गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति गौरव वैख्यान गोस्वामी महाराज जी की जय। ओम नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद श्री शिल भक्ति कुसुम शोभन गोस्वामी महाराज जी की। ओम नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद पद्म श्री शिल भक्ति कुमार संत गोस्वामी महाराज जी की। ओम नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद श्री शिल भक्ति जीवन जनार्दन गोस्वामी महाराज जी की। ओम नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद श्री शिल भक्ति भूदेव सौती गोस्वामी महाराज जी की। ओम नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद श्री शिल भक्ति कुमार मौसम गोस्वामी महाराज जी की। ओम नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद श्री शिल भक्ति विवापुरी गोस्वामी महाराज जी की। सपार्श शिल भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की है। मध्य शिक्षा गुरु नित्याप से शिल भक्ति वेदांत वामन गोस्वामी महाराज जी की है। मध्य शिक्षा गुरु नित्याप से शिल भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी महाराज जी की है। मध्य शिक्षा गुरु नित्याप से शिल भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी महाराज जी की। ओम नित्याप स्वाभिन्न गुरुपाद मध्य शिक्षा गुरु से शिल भक्ति विष्णु गोस्वामी महाराज जी की। सपार्श शिल भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। परमहंसाचार्य शिल गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय शिला सच्चिदानंद भक्ति ठाकुर की जय। वैष्णव सर्वमसल जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। गौरी बहंत बड़ोदेव दास संजय की जय। विश्वनाथ चकोतिवाद महाशय की जय। वृंदावन दास ठाकुर महाशय की। श्री कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी की। श्यामानंद प्रभु श्रीनिवासाचार्य रामचंद्र कविराज नरोत्तम ठाकुर लोकनाथ गोस्वामी रामचंद्र कविराज लोकनाथ जय जय श्यामानंद प्रभु श्रीनिवासाचार्य रामचंद्र कविराज नरोत्तम ठाकुर लोकनाथ गोस्वामी भोरत गोस्वामी बक्रेश्वर पंडित शिवान से जगन्नाथ पंडित पुंडरी विद्यानिधि जी जय पुंडरी नमाज नमाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर जय रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्टदास गुण सर्ग से भोग राय रामानंद सर्वदमोदर अंतरंग भक्तिविंद रूपान गुरु अभी पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा जी की सुदर्शन चक्र जी की जय। गंभीरा मंदिर गुंडीचा मंदिर जी हरिदास ठाकुर समाधि मंदिर के सिद्ध भोगल टोटा गोपीनाथ खिरचोरा गोपीनाथ नील माधव जी शिल प्रभुपाद आविर्भाव स्थली वर्तमान सेवारत सुचित नगरी मठ समग्र नीलाचल धाम समग्र पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय जय श्री समग्र नीलाचल धाम की जय जय श्री मायापुर धाम नवद्वीप धाम की जय। गंगा जी की जय। जमुना जी की सरस्वती जी की जय। भक्ति देवी विंध्य देवी की जय। नित्य रासोस्वर शिवा संगम की जय। अद्वैत भवन की जय। मुरारी की शिपाठ की जय। नंदनाचार्य हवन चंद्रशेखर राज गंगाधरंग श्रीधरंग शिवा संगम जी की जोगपीठ से मंदिर सिमन महापो भावी विरास्तरी की तत्वस्थ सेवित समस्त विग्रहगण की आकर्मण मूल मठ सेवित समस्त विग्रहगण की जय जय नित्य रास शिवा संगम सेवित विग्रहगण की ईश्वर दानस्थ गुरुपाद पद्म मूल समाधि मंदिर की गुरुपाद पद्मवतीश्वत श्री गोपीनाथ गौरियों की तत्वस्थ सेवित राधा गोपीनाथ गौर सिंह लक्ष्मण सिंह जगन्नाथ जी गोपेश्वर महादेव जी की गोद्रुम कानन गोद्रुम तस्वर विकुंज स्वरूप देवेंद्र महाराज जी की गोद्रुम सानंद सुगोदा कुंज जी शिला सच्चिदानंद भक्ति ठाकुर भजन कुटीर की शिला ठाकुर पुष्प समाधि मंदिर की है। शिला ठाकुर पुष्प समाधि मंदिर की जय जय श्री ठाकुर सेवा कृष्णदास बाबा जी महाराज तदीय समाधि मंदिर की, श्री ठाकुर सेवित कृष्णदास, श्री ठाकुर सेवित गौर आदर विग्रह जी, श्री श्री गौर किशोर दास बाबाजी महाराज भजन कुटीर की, श्री नंदीश्वर महादेवी वृंदा देवी की, हरिहर क्षेत्र हरिहर भगवान जी की, सुवर्ण विहार क्षेत्र सुवर्ण सेन राजा सुवर्ण बिहारी हरि की, हंसवान जी की, पंचानन तला जी की, सर्वनाशन करे भक्त विघ्नाशन कर श्री नृसिंहदेव भगवान की, प्रहलाद महाराज की, सपाश श्री नृसिंहदेव भगवान की, समग्र नीलाचल समग्र मायापुर धाम नवद्वीप धाम की, दास बनत्व से वृंदावन धाम की, श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज नंदग्राम चटप्रसा की, नयन स्वरूप एन स्वरूप मान स्वरूप पवन स्वरूप कुसुम स्वरूप चंद्र स्वरूप गोविंद कुंड मानुष सिंह जी की जय, दान घाटी जी की जय, हरिदेव जी महाराज जी, गोपेश्वर महादेव, भूतेश्वर महादेव, चकालेश्वर महादेव, नंदेश्वर महादेव, कमेश्वर महादेव, महाराज राधा गोविंद गौर नित्यानंद, रासस्थली वंशीवर्धी समय ब्रस्थान घाट के अलियाद होगी, सेवा कुंड कुंजवन जी की, निधुवन जी की जय, राधा श्याम सुंदर, राधा रमन, राधा वल्लभ, राधा गोकुलानंद, राधा दामोदर जी की, श्री श्री राधा गोविंद, राधा गोविंद, राधा मदन मोहन जी की, 84 ब्रज मंडल जी के, श्रीमद भागवत जी महापुराण जी की जय, जय श्री गौरी शंकर जी की जय, पूजनीय उपस्थित वैष्णव बिंदु की जय, सत्यमंडली मातृमंडली जी की जय, अनंत गरी वैष्णव बिंदु की जय, हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, हरिनाम प्रभु की जय, अनंत गरी वैष्णव बिंदु की गौर गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि। वंदे गुरुपद्वंदं भक्तबिंदसमन्वितं श्रीचैतन्यप्रभुं वन्दे नित्यानन्दसहोदितं श्रीनन्दनन्दनं वन्दे राधिका चरणोदयं गोपीजनसमायुक्तं बिन्दावनं मनोहरं वाञ्छाकल्पतरुश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयतगिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। वृन्दावै तुलसीदेव वै पिया वै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्तिपदे देवी सत्त्ववत्त्वयि नमो नमः। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयो मुदीरये। संकीर्तने कृष्ण कथोपदेशे गौरीयपत्रस्य प्रकाशने च सदानुरक्त गुरुभक्तियुक्तो भक्तिप्रमदाक्ष जगोद्वरेण्य धैर्यं सदा परिभवग्नमभिष्टदोहं तीर्थास्पदं शिवविरिञ्चनुतं शरण्यं भीतात्युहं पुनतपाल्भवाद्दिपूतं वन्दे महापुरुषते चरुणारविन्दं यत्पादपल्लवनखचन्दमणिच्छटाय विस्फुरिजित किमपि गवधूष्वदर्शि पूर्णानुरागरससागरसारमूर्तिः साराधिकामयि कदा कृपां करोषि। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौरभक्तबिंद। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौरभक्तबिंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। आजानुलंबित भुजौ कनकाबुदातो संकीर्तनैकपितरो कमलायताक्षो विशाम्बरो द्विजवरो जुगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। नमामि गंगे तव पादपङ्कजं सुरासुरैर्वन्दितो दिव्यरूपं भुक्तिं च मुक्तिं च ददासि नित्यं भावानुरूपेण सदा नरानं। गङ्गातरङ्गरमणीयजटाकलापं गौरी निरन्तरविभूषित वामभागं नारायणो प्रियमनङ्गमदापहारं वाराणसीपुरपति भजवीशनाथं। वागीशजुष्वदने लक्ष्मीर्यस्य च वक्षसि यस्यास्ति हृदये संवित् त्वं नृसिंहमहं भजे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। मोतीर्ण किशने परतोषतो वा मिथो विपद्येत गृहो व्रतानं Adanta govir vishatam tamesham punaha puna chorvito charvananam motirna kishne parato shatoha mito vipadeto giho vratanam Adanta gohir vishatam tamesham punaha puna chorvito charvananam. Gauriya Goshtipati Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada, Jagat Guru told, a man may be big Pandit, materially so many degrees there with him. He can be big Pandit. Whatever big Pandita can be there with that man. Until and unless he is going to prove 100% submission unto the lotus feet of that Tattva Guru, he cannot understand about the topics of Vaishnava Darshan. Whatever Pandita can be there with a man, or maybe his thinking power is very high, Manishi is very excellent, his oratorship is very good, maybe is a big scholar. Still, until and unless he is going to show 100% submission unto the lotus feet of a great Vaishnava, whose life is applied form of all Vaishnava Darshan. You can find in the life of Prabhupada, all Gauriya Darshan you can find in applied form. Prabhupada speaking, somebody think Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj is not educated. But Prabhupada speaking, you can find all Vaishnava Darshan Vichar, all the teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in applied form in the life of my Guru Padma Paramahansa Sreshta Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj. So, common people, their conception is totally wrong. They are thinking about something which is impractical. Until and unless those big Pandit or scholars can prove their 100% submission unto lotus feet of Sadguru Padma, I mean Tattvavid Purush, till then, they cannot understand anything about Vaishnava Darshan Vichar. They cannot understand. Because the slok we know in Gita, Tadvidhi Panipatena Paripasnena Sevaya Upadekshanti Te Jnanam Jnanena Tattva Darshinaha. Tattvavadi, Tattva Darshinaha is, they are actually feeling the Tattva, they can see the Tattva. They can meet with Tattva, what they are speaking. But those who are Tattvavadi, mean they just memorize. They can speak in front of public to get clapping. So, Tattvavadi Purush, their realization is not positive, not practical. But if we can fulfill this condition, Prabhupada speaking, unconditional surrender, first point. Second point, honest inquiry, not to see that that Vaishnava, that Guru, how far, how much he is going to know. Let me test. This kind of testing can make you fall down. You cannot do it. Unconditional surrender first, honest inquiry second, and the serving temper. If there is three qualities there in a so-called in a devotee, surely he can get Tattva Gyan from his Acharya. Acharya, he will have to approach with Samitapanim Sautiyam Brahmanishtam. He will have to approach with wooden piece. Because the fire sacrifice is going to take place, They will have to, as oblation, you will have to give, sacrifice, you will have to give ood and peace. Ood and peace actually means you will have to give yourself. Actually, you will have to give your all, liberty unto the lotus feet of Sadguru Dev. It is called Samit Pani Sautyam. You have to carry and you have to give dakshina. Dakshina, without dakshina, you cannot get Dibbagyan. You have to approach. In that case, the big acharyas of Vaishnava Darshan, those who are great sadhus of Vaishnava Darshan, they can surely advise you, give you advice about Vaishnava Darshan, because they are less interested about material benefit. They are not feeling any kind of attraction for appliances visible in this material world. They are less interested. They are always looking inside. They are not looking outside. Outside, those who are foolish, material man, they are looking outside. But pure by Guru Vaishnava always looking, have inside vision. Their inside vision is so pure, so high, so accurate, that even we cannot imagine. These three conditions should be fulfilled. Unconditional surrender, honest inquiry, and serving temper. If we like to stay peacefully without seva, seva means problem. Again, you will have to learn. It is good to learn something else, language. If we learn computer, then Maharaj can give some seva. It's big headache. No need actually. Why should we do so much trouble? Body has some value, and money has some value. This is the conception of materially inspired people. Those who are materially inspired, they are always thinking about material benefit, or better we can see. Somebody speaking, Maharaj, we must do Ekadashi, because Ekadashi can make our health very good. Ekadashi fasting is very good for health. Those who are idiot people, they are thinking that way. Follow. But our Ekadashi is to get bhakti, not to make our health proper. This is not the mood of a seva. Follow. I can learn such a thing so that my body can become very fit. At the same time, energy calorie I can spend. Because anyway, I am sitting, doing, so body movement needs, so I can do this seva. But anyway, they are not going to take trouble. For the actual seva, they should, do. They are not going to take. They are not going to ready. They are not ready to do it. If we learn, then so many seva can come whole day and night you have to do. Wow, who can take trouble? It's good, relax. Prabhupada speaking, avoiding seva, those who like to stay very peacefully, they are actually material man. They have no idea about bhajan line. Yesterday also I was speaking heavily to give inspiration about seva. Not to criticize anybody. It's a fact. The more you can feel attraction for seva, the more you can realize Vaishnava Tattva. Otherwise, unnecessarily, some ambiguity can be there, fighting mood, unnecessary suspicion, doubt can contaminate. Without seva, if somebody like to stay peacefully, is it good? Prabhupada said, no, not at all. To stay peacefully without any trouble is the mood of a non-devotee, Prabhupada speaking. Some Brajavasi giving some seva, and one Giridhari is there, and nothing. Chapati already coming, sabji from Brajavasi, some laddu vaddu. Who take trouble to cook at that, we can say in Govardhan, very nice, sometime in relaxed mood I can go to do parikram. No trouble, no headache. This is the thing, they think this is bhajan. They think this is Bhagavan. At the bank of Manasi Ganga, I can say, and one Giridhari or one Braja, okay, no problem. It will half an hour, after that I can relax. And chapati, already chapati coming. And if I get time, some time in relaxed mood, I can go to do parikram. But that was not the mood of Sanatan. That was not the mood of Rupa Goswami. That was not the mood of Raghunath Das Goswami, Jiva Goswami. They never wanted to think that way. We cannot cook, we can go for Madhuguri, simply because we like to save our time and take rest. This is the mood. So this is actually the mood of a non-devotee. Those who like to avoid the seva of Guru Vaishnava, Bhagavan, and like to lead a very peaceful and fine life, peacefully, and very nicely, Sachanda. And this kind of sadhu, so-called sadhu, this kind of so-called devotees, if they are going to ask some seva from somebody, they also like to avoid, because they know he is non-devotee. It's non-devotee, karmi. This way actually, we will have to be always alert. Kaya, man, bhakka, body, speech and mind. Body, speech and mind, we will have to, by the help of body, speech and mind, always we will have to get ready for seva. All the time seva. Nothing else. This kind of passive mood is not at all allowed. It's one kind of maya, Simply maya. Everybody can pass lecture on these topics of maya. But if we can realize what is maya, then automatically I can, because I told that day, when I can understand one ghost going to catch me, I feel something, then the ghost cannot come inside body. Those who can realize the one ghost going to catch me, then the ghost cannot catch. Worry, follow. This way, if you can understand this is maya, if you are alert all the time, going to maintain your purity, external, internal, external all the time, let me see which ghost can catch you. It is not possible. Another point is that Bhaktivinoda Thakur giving the explanation of Maya. Bhaktivinoda Thakur going to give a nice explanation, definition of Maya. Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, the Sarup Shakti, the Sarup Shakti of Bhagavan is actually internal potency, it is all. Except that another Shakti we feel as if there, we feel as if there. But without the existence of that internal potency, Sarup Shakti, this Shakti cannot protect her own existence. I mean, without the existence of that Shakti, this Shakti, she cannot prove existence. Like shadow. If you just stand against a light source, you can find a shadow backside, but if the light source is taken away, then the shadow is vanished. Something. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur is going to explain the Maya Shakti this way. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is going to explain Maya Shakti this way. Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, Bhagavan internal potency, Antaranga Shakti is the Shakti, Sarup Shakti, internal potency. Except that another Shakti, as if there is another Shakti. We feel the existence, as if. But without the existence of the previous Shakti, I mean Sarup Shakti, this Maya Shakti can lose existence. It is called Maya Shakti. About this Maya Shakti, Brahma Samhita clearly speaking, and Bhaktivinoda Thakur going to explain in a very scientific way. Without the explanation of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, who is going to understand the explanation of Jiva Goswami Pad? That is the main question. That is the main question, who can understand? So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, they are explaining very nice way. And in Bhagavatam, different sloka, we find Jaya Sanmahita Nyagatam, already I told, is actually Maya Shakti. By the magic spell of this Maya, all jivas, paro opi manute anartham. Paro opi, this is outside thing. Is outside thing, nothing, but still, paro opi manute. It is very nice thing. So Maya has nothing to do with Chidatma. So Maya has nothing to do whatever. Maya has nothing to do whatsoever. So Maya has nothing to do with the creation of Sarup, with the Sarup of Jiva, Chid Atma. All Jiva Chid particles, so Maya has nothing to do. So is there any connection of Chid Atma, Jiv Shakti, Chid particle, has any connection with Maya? Actually, no. Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, no. The Chit Shakti is Paripurna Shakti. Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, no. Chit Shakti, actually Maya Shakti has nothing to do with Chit Shakti. No. The Chit Shakti is Paripurna Shakti, the complete potency of Sri Krishna. And its manifestation are all eternally perfect substances. The Jiva is not Nitya Siddha. That is the main problem. The Jiva, actually Jiva is not the body, but still we think Jiva body. But Jiva is actually that Atma which is there inside body. We are always thinking about our body and mind and body related thing. The Jiva is not Nitya Siddha. Although, when she performs sadhana, she can become sadhan siddha and can enjoy transcendental happiness like the Nitya Siddha Jiva. Nitya Siddhas. Eternally perfect beings. Nitya Siddha there. All the four types of Srimati Radhika Sakhis are Nitya Siddha, and they are direct expansion Kaya Buha, expansion of Kaya Buha, Vistar, of the Chit Shakti of Srimati Radharani herself. All the jivas on the other hand have manifested from Sri Krishna's Jiva Shakti, Tatastha Shakti. The Chit Shakti is Krishna's, the Chit Shakti is Krishna's complete Shakti. Whereas Jiva Shakti is his incomplete Shakti. Follow. Jiva Shakti, Chit Shakti is Sri Krishna's complete Shakti. Whereas the Jiva Shakti is his incomplete Shakti. Just as the complete Tattva, just as the complete tattvas are all transformation of the complete potency, simply innumerable atomic conscious jivas are transformation of the incomplete Sakti, Tatastha Sakti. Tatastha Sakti, Jeev Sakti is not complete Sakti. Sri Krishna being established in each of his Saktis, Sri Krishna being established in each of his Saktis, manifests his Sarupa according to the nature of the Sakti. The kind of Sakti, the kind of, expression. His Sarups according to the nature of Sakti. Sri Krishna being established in each of his Saktis, manifests his, Sarupa according to the nature of that Sakti. When he is situated in the Chit Sarupa, he manifests his Sarupa as Sri Krishna and also as Narayana, the Lord of Parabrahma. When he is situated in the Jiva Sakti, he manifests his Sarupa as his Bilasmarti of Braja, the Lord. When he is situated in a Jiva Sakti, he manifests his Sarupa as his Bilasmarti of Braja, Baladeva, and being established in the Maya Sakti, he manifests the three Vishnu forms, Karananavasai, Kiradagosai, Garbhodagosai, etc. In his Krishna form in Braja, he manifests all the spiritual affairs of the superlative degree. In his Baladeva Sarupa as Seva Tattva, he manifests Nitya, Mukta, Parshad Jivas, eternally liberated associates who rendered 8 types of service of Krishna's Sheshi Tattva Sarupa. The origin of Shesha Tattva, as the origin of Shesha Tattva going to do seva. Again as Shesha Rupa Sankarsana in Parabrahma, he manifests 8 types of servants, sevaks, to render 8 kinds of services as eternally liberated associates of Seshi Rupa Narayana. Vaikuntha also there. Mahavishnu, who is an avatara of Sankarsana, Mahavishnu, who is an avatara of Sankarsana, situates himself in the Jiva Sakti, and his Paramatma Sarupa. Jiva Goswami was also right. Paramatma Vaibhav. So, and his Paramatma Vaibhava Sarupa, he manifests the Jivas who have the potential to be involved in the material world. These Jivas are suitable both for Chit Jagat and material Jagat. Those Jivas are susceptible to the influence of Maya, and unless they attain the shelter of the Ladini Shakti, Sarup Shakti, of the Chit Shakti by Bhagavan's mercy or Bhakta mercy, the possibility of their being defeated by Maya is always there, remains. The countless conditions jivas who have been conquered by Maya are subordinate to the three modes of material nature, Sattva, Raja, Tama. Bearing all this in mind, the Siddhanta is that Maya has nothing to do with Chit Shakti. Bearing all in mind, all this tattva, what all I am going to discuss, we should remember that this Siddhanta should be there, that it is only the Jiva Shakti and not Chit Shakti that manifest all the Jivas. It's not possible. Only Jivas they are going to manifest, not that impossible. Only those Jivas. Tata Jiva Shakti manifested by Tatastha Shakti. As no Maya Shakti has nothing to do. Maya Shakti has nothing to do with that. Is the main point. Also, so Maya Shakti we see have nothing to do. So now, we should remember another sloka. The sloka I started with is very important. Motiruna Krishne Parato Shatova. This point coming. A Jivatma, by personal efforts or by the efforts of others, outside our material personalities, anyhow they cannot understand this Paratattva. Motirna Krishne Parato Shatova. Parato, by external help, external outsider, or by personal efforts also. Anyway, they cannot understand this Paratattva. They cannot understand this Paratattva, it's not possible. Matiruna Krishne Parato Shatova Mitho Vipaddedu Gihabhatan Adanto Govir Vishatam Tamisram. Their sense organ not under their control, their mind is not under their control. Matiruna Krishne Parato Shatova Mitho Vipaddedu Gihabhatanam Adanto Govir Vishatam Tamisram Punaha Punaha Charvito Charvananam. Follow. For infinity period, they are going to chew. They are going to chew the same material enjoyment, but still not going to speak enough of it. Now enough of it, stop it, not speaking. That is the enjoyment of Mahasati. Motirna Krishne Parato Shatobha Mito Vipadde to Griho Vratanam Adanta Govir Vishatam Tamisram Punaha Puna Charvito Charvananam. They are not feeling disgusted. They are feeling okay, very good. Same material enjoyment, same. Janmahithunadigamedi sukham hitucham kanduyanena karayarevo duksha duksham. Prahlad Maha speaking. Yanmaithunadigamed sukham hitucham. Like you, if you develop scabies, skin disease in your palm, hand. Doctor speaking, don't try to touch your nail. Be careful. Otherwise there is every possibility to develop some infection. But when you are sleeping, you are feeling some, you are going to touch that spot with nail, You are rubbing that spot with nail to get satisfaction because you are feeling some problem. Prahlad Maharaj speaking, same material enjoyment they are taking, grihastha enjoyment, all the time, grihamedhi sukha. Grihamedhi sukha, they are getting. But still they are not going to express this kind of mood, that enough of it. Not they are going to speak. All the time this kind of thing. Whole world, this same thing. They are under the influence of Maya. Only you can watch you can very carefully, you can go through the life of a pure Guru Vaishnava, you can find how they are possible. As if they are in some sort of intoxication. You can lock their room, their enjoyment. Where from this enjoyment coming? Because they have inside vision. You have inside vision and you have outside vision. Always you like to search something outside to get some pleasure, enjoyment. That is your mood. But pure devotees, they always want to see inside heart. They can get everything. They have a separate world inside their heart. All the time they are feeling that. So me and mine conception, not at all applicable for this material body, gross body, or fine body, subtle body, not at all applicable. This is applicable for the Chid Atma, the spirit. But nobody understands it. Atma bhari drashtabhya shatabhya nididhyasitabhya. This is because of the reason. This is because Atma is there inside the body of your daughter or son, you are going to love. If Atma is there, not there, how you can love? So Atma bhari, in relation to Atma, the whole world going to express some kind of relationship with each other. Atma bhari drashtabhya satabhya. We like to see, we like to feel, we like to hear, we like to everything, we like to eat. We like to enjoy. This is because Atma is there. Atma bhari drashtabhya satabhya nididhyasitabhya. We will have to concentrate on this topic about Atma, which you cannot see, which you cannot feel, even after hearing Tattva, hearing Katha, Nayam Atma pravachanena lobhya, no medhaya, no bahun, no sute, no jam eva eshatena lobhya, vibhinutatenu stonu sama. In Gita also you read many times, I think, no jayate mriyate va kadachit nayam bhutva bhavita vana huyaha ajo nityaha sasvatvayam purano nahannate hannamane sariri. The soul is never born, nor dies, nor does it become, nor does it become only after being born, for it is unborn, eternally present, and everlasting, and primeval. Even though the body is slain, even though this material body is slain, the soul can never be slain. I already told many times, this Atma is Prakashman Vastu, Atma is Gyanamaya Vastu, Atma is Nitya Vastu, Chinmaya Vastu. All the time I discuss about this point. Prahlad Maharaj in Vishnu Puran going to speak. Prahlad Maharaj in Vishnu Puran going to speak in front of Bhagavan. Going to express his strong grief for us. Something also Prahlad, our Bhaktivinoda Thakur also speaking, but what Prahlad Maharaj speaking, Prahlad in front of Nrsingadev, Ja priti rabibe kanam vishayeshu anapayini tvam anasmarataha sami hridayat ma pasarpatu Ja priti avivekanam. Those who are not having any consciousness, those who are not at all having any consciousness, ja priti avivekanam. Those who are bonded soul, they are going to express strong affection, priti, for material things and material relation. Ya priti avivekanam vishayeshu anupaini. Non-stop attraction, those bonded souls always feeling for material objects or man. This is the tragedy. Prahlad Maharaj crying and speaking, Prabhu, similar attraction I like to develop for you. Similar attraction you arrange in my life so that I can get some kind of attraction. Ya priti avivekanam vishayeshu anapainihi tvam anasmarataha same hridayat ma pasarpatu. This kind of attraction should be there in my life, so that at any condition, I am not going to forget you. You please arrange that situation in my life. You bestow me kripa, that at any condition, pain and pleasure, any condition, I cannot forget you. You please give me this kind of benediction. Ja priti avivekanam vishayeshu anupaini tvam anasmarataha sha me hridayat ma apasarpatu. Visaye je pritiye achoye amaro sei mato priti ho charane tomaro. You can remember this kinda? Vishaye je priti eve achoye amaro sei mato priti ho charane. You can remember the kirtan? No, you cannot. You cannot remember. Because you are not doing, you have no connection with kirtan. That's why you cannot remember. You cannot remember. Prabhu tava pado juge mor nivedano nahi mangi deho sukho vidya dhano jano nahi mangi sargo yar moksho nahi mangi na kori parthona kono vibhutiro lagi. নিজ কর্ম গুণ দেশে যে যে জন্ম পাই জন্মে জন্মে যেন তব নাম গুণ গাই বিষয়ে যে প্রীতি এবে আছয়ে আমারো সেই মতো প্রীতি হো চরণে তোমারো সেই মতো প্রীতি হো চরণে তোমারো বিপদে সম্পদে থাক তাহা থাকু সমভাবে দিনে দিনে বৃদ্ধি হো নামের প্রভাবে দিনে দিনে বৃদ্ধি হো নামের প্রভাবে পশু পাখি হয়ে থাকি স্বর্গে বাণী রয়ে তব ভক্তি রহু ভক্তি বিনোদ হৃদয়ে তব ভক্তি রহু ভক্তি বিনোদ হৃদয়ে. You may understand the meaning of this kirtan. This meaning of the kirtan can touch your heart. Then you can find that you are successful. If this kind of kirtan not going to touch your heart, then you are not successful. For sure you are doing bhajan. All useless. You are not going to follow the principle of Jiva Tattva. You are not even going to follow the principle of Jiva Tattva. You become merciless. You are not going to take care of your, wife, husband, this way you become father, mother, you become this way merciless. What tattva can realize, what realization can bring tattva, tattva vigyan. Anyway, same application, Prahlad Maharaj is going to speak in front of Nishingadev. Ja priti avivekanam vishayeshu anapayini tvam anasmarataha same hridayat ma apasarpatu. I like to maintain that kind of same feeling. Any condition, positive or negative, I like to see you, I like to feel you, your kripa, you please bless me that way. Also you can remember before I was speaking one nice sloka, that this kind of danger in our life is not actually danger. The kind of danger we are getting in our life is not actually danger. You're going to lose money, position, this, that. Husband not going to help you, or wife not going to help you. This way different kind of negative situation can come. You are being cheated by somebody, you are feeling sorry, you are going to lose money, huge amount of money. This way, you think it is amangal. But it is not actually amangal. The moment you are going to forget Supreme Lord is called actual amangal. Kunti Devi is going to teach us same way. When Bhagavan Sri Krishna is speaking, what happens? Why you are crying? Actually all problem over. Now allow me to go. Now all problem over, Kurukshetra Yuddha over. You are going to enjoy complete sober unity all over the world. What problem? Kunti Devi is speaking, now actually problem starting. Now actually problem starting. So long, there was no such big problem. We were in forest, everything taken away, all different kind of anxiety problem was there. But actual problem now going to be started. What problem? But now I can forget you. We can forget you. You are going to give all appliances and sovereignty, everything, and now you are going to go away. But we don't want anything. We want you. Follow. There is the conception of a demon and there is the conception of a perfect human being. Arjun going to ask from Supreme Lord that Prabhu, I want you. Durjodhan going to want 18 Akshahini, big amount of soldiers, number of soldiers, 18 Akshahini, big amount of soldiers. But Arjun speaking of Prabhu, I only want you. So they are devotee, their conception is totally different, and those are demon, their conception totally different. Vipado naiva vipado, sampado naivo sampado, vipado viswaranam Vishnu, sampado narayana sriti. Vipado viswaranam Vishnu, sampado narayana sriti. So vipado naiva vipado. You are thinking it is big problem, Maharaj. In my life, great problem, my health is very bad. What happens? Anyway, we are going to leave body. Vipado naiva vipado. Sampado naiva. You are thinking, now good days. I am getting huge amount of money from my relative, this, that. Now I can keep this money and you can lead my life very peacefully. I can prove that I am a great devotee. Who is devotee, who is not? It depends upon the mood of service. Those who are exalted devotees, they can arrest. Any falsity there, they can arrest immediately. Savipado naiva vipado, sampado naivo sampado, vipado viswaranam Vishnu, sampado narayana sriti. It is a good time. It is auspicious time. It is called Mangal. If we can remember the lotus feet of Vishnu, I mean Krishna. In the deep darkness of avidya, Sarup Branta Jiva, those who are misled by Maya, try to understand. In the deep darkness of avidya, Sarup Branta, those who cannot understand their actual Sarup, Sarup Vibhanta Jiva, already have grown a strong bondage of attraction for the material body and body-related things to develop me and my conception in this material world. So life after life, they are traveling with this false ego and false conception of material enjoyment, never going to think about the real health, never going to think about the real chit sastha, health, chit health. Prabhupada speaking chit health. They are never going to think about the real sastha, chit sastha, real health of the chit atma. That is why Jivatma is so weak and full of dissatisfaction. Full of dissatisfaction all the time. Life after life getting material enjoyment, but still today not getting any saturated point. Actually not possible. How possible? And according to karma fall, they are running, traveling all around. Kabu sarge, kabu niraye. Sometime going to heaven, sometime going to hell. Sometimes this is Brahmanda here and there so. Brahmanda Brahmita Karma, Brahmanda Brahmita Kono Bhagyavan Jeev, Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata Bij. By the mercy of Guru Vishnu, by chance they can get. So, karma, according to karma is literally anadi. And how? About this Bhaktivinoda was speaking, the prime cause of all karma is the desire to execute such karma. Avidya or ignorance is the root cause of this material desire to do something, get something, and is defined as forgetfulness of this truth, absolute truth. They cannot remember of that absolute truth. What is that truth? That I am the eternal servitor of the Supreme Lord. Is going to forget. This avidya, ignorant, did not suddenly sprout out within the time span of material, universal creation. The seed of this root of karma originates in the matrix of the tatastha position of the jiva, at the junction of material and spiritual creation, in between this tatastha position. Since the source of karma is thus untraceable within the mundane time of material world, so karma is called anadi. This way actually, anadi karma phale, in kirtan you can go through kirtan. You go through kirtan to realize this point. Anadi karma phale, pari bhavar navajale, tarivare na dekhi upay. E bishaya hala hale, divanishi hiya jale, Monokabu sukha nahi paye. Monokabu sukha nahi paye. This way you will have to do kirtan. Always and every time you will have to do kirtan to realize all this point, Feel. It's a big problem. Otherwise, nobody can understand. All diversity there, countless diversities there. Advai Gyan Tattva is the main objective. We are in confusion, we are going to find diversity all the time. So, we must be very careful before passing any remark about Aprakita Sutra, Vichar. So you must be very careful before passing any remark about Aprakita Shastra Vichar. Now my point is that if at all Supreme Lord, I mean the Sri Krishna, Nandananda Sri Krishna, is Advai Gyan Tattva, then all countless diversity expressed by him, either in this material world or there in the transcendental world, surely can come under this category of Advai Gyan Tattva. So what I mean to say, now my point is that if at all Supreme Lord Sri Krishna is Advai Gyan Tattva, Vadanti Tattva Vidam Sattam Yad Jnana Advayam Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavan iti Saddhati. So Bhagavan is Advai Gyan Tattva. Then all countless diversity expressed by him, either in this material world or maybe there in that transcendental world, surely can come under this Advai Gyan Tattva. No doubt in it. He, I mean Supreme Lord, the Supreme Lord, is always going to express sportive mood, infinite diversity. I mean the mode of bhajan also diversity. Oh, countless jivas. That's why yesterday I was discussing countless chit murti coming from the body effulgence of Bhagavan resting there in Golok Vrindavan. Each jivatma, they have their sarup there waiting. Follow. He who is all powerful and omnipresent, everything is possible for him. We should not express any doubt about it. All material conceptions about beginning, middle or end, we know the Dham was created by Ballaji Maharaj. Sahasravattam kamalam kukulaksham matpadam tatkarnikaram tad anantangsha sambhava. If Dham is coming from Ananta, then our question is first Dham or first Krishna? His question is absolutely useless. Though starting, middle, end we can find, but our conception is full of contamination. We cannot touch that reality. What is there happening? Bhaktivinoda Thakur, that's why told. Actually, Bhaktivinoda Thakur told in the form of Raghunath Das Baba, saying, my son, better you stop your argument and go on concentrating in bhajan. The more you can go in Chid Bhavana, Chid meditation, the more you can get absorbed in Chid meditation, the more you can get realization about it. External, material factor, time factors, everything, possibility or non-possibility, or cannot stand. You cannot understand. And you can express again and again doubts, and also you can fall down. So all material conceptions about beginning, middle or end point of any action or lila is not at all applicable there in that transcendental world, where eternal present tense, where eternal present time factors is always effective. Now, if you forcefully try to show any beginning there in the transcendental abode with the help of the case of Gopakumar or any any sadhan siddha jiva, then this become impractical. Why? It's become impractical. Any sadhan siddha now going to enter, so we can note a time factor from then onward, not. Bhaktivinoda already told, as soon as Gopakumar going to enter, then is eternal time period, eternity gets satisfied. This example is not 100%, but what to do? I told you one drop of Ganga water, if you throw into Ganges, you cannot, it's become Ganga. So eternal time factor, flowing of time, if Supreme Lord make you feel that the Rasa Leela is over within a fraction of second, then why you cannot show your eternal existence there in the transcendental Jagat without any beginning of? Because we already know Sarupati Sabhara Golokata Siti. Bhagavan going to prove, everybody, all Gopikas, they are going to discover that the Rasa Leela is over within fraction of second. How possible? They are expressing strong grief. Rasa Leela over within fraction of second. This way, what not possible? Parambija Madhav Goswami very often used to speak this sloka. Very often used to speak this sloka, that which is kartum, akartum, annatha kartum, jo samartaha, sa Isvara. Bhaktivala Tirtha also many times used to speak this sloka. Kartum, akartum, what to do, what not to do, how to do, when to do, and how to make fool of you, all everything, Bhagavan knows. Everything, Bhagavan is, omnipresent, omniscient, omnipresent, everything. So this way actually, it's not possible, we cannot say it is 100% possible. All contradictory factors can get all full and final adjustment, all proper adjustment, all contradictory points or factors can get all proper adjustment or full and final adjustment there in the transcendental abode, which is quite impossible here in this material world. Always try to remember this most vital point to avoid further complicacy. Though this Advaita Tattva Vastu is unique, though this Advaita Tattva Vastu is unique, one and a single, one and a single, without any second. Still, this Tattva Vastu is full of infinity diversity. We should remember this point. We know very well that Sri Krishna is the original cause of all causes, Anadiradi Govinda Sarva Karanu Karanam, eternally present there in Golokadama. Then surely all these infinity diversity also eternally present there in Golokadama. And here also in material world. Sandhini Shakti, Sambit Shakti, Sambit Shakti, Sandhini Shakti, and these three Shaktis is always there. These three Shaktis, Sambit Shakti is there, Sandhini Shakti there, and another Shakti is also there. Three Shaktis, Ladini Shakti, all reflection. Ladini Shakti reflection coming here, in the shadow world. The material world is the perverted reflection of the transcendental world. Ladini Shakti reflection coming here. So material love affair, like man, woman, hero, heroine, all love affairs going to manifest. Ladini Shakti original there, but is a perverted reflection. Distorted form of that Ladini Shakti. But still this kind of love affair is full of contamination, full of selfishness. Ladini Shakti. Sangvi Shakti, all scientists and philosophers, they are going, so many astronauts, they all, they are going to play their brain, going to learn something, going to express something, writing books, expressing their knowledge, everything, all useless. Because after leaving this body, all useless. All scholarship, anything what you show here, all useless. Next life. Next life. Follow. Again cannot be there. So actually, Ladini Shakti, Sambhik Shakti, all different kind of material education here available in this material world. All, be it scientific research or philosophical research, whatever you think, all coming from the Sambhik Shakti, originally there. They are originally Sambhik Shakti. That's why when somebody wanted to put question in front of Prabhupada, where from you are getting so many news, daily? Nadia Prakash, Hari Maharaj, where from you are getting so many news? Then Prabhupada giving answer, why not? Why not? Those material reporters, those material editors of the newspapers of different, they are going to write countless news daily. Whereas this material world is one portion ekpad vibhuti, and all other there, tinpad vibhuti there. Oh, vast infinity world. Chid Jagat. So you are going to manage so many news here in the material world. Why we cannot? So why you are going to express doubt in it? In Chid Jagat infinity news, somebody is speaking, Prabhupada, where from you are getting so many news that you are daily newspaper you are expressing. Newspaper, oh, Nadia Prakash. Prabhupada, why not possible? Only you will have to get in connection with that transcendental world. Countless information can manifest inside your heart, you can get through some sadhu or this, that. Or at all any material thing you are thinking, you can take it in a positive way. Follow. Those who are sadhu, they are going to see something negative here, very dirty thing. Still they are going to take it positive way. Because their darshan power is Vaikuntha darshan. Their darshan is Vaikuntha darshan. Their darshan is Vaikuntha darshan. So is possible? Why not possible? So Ladini Shakti, all the perverted reflection of that Ladini Shakti going to express a shadow Shakti of Ladini, and that Shakti going to arrange a love affair between each other in this material world. Of course, if Atma is there, then the question of love coming. Atma Bhari Durshava is okay, but still, love affair they are coming. And this kind of all material education in the material world, all coming from Sangvit Shakti. Eternally there in Sangvit Shakti, all knowledgeable personalities, big, associates of Bhagavan, they are eternally present there. Here we can use this word erudite personality, erudite Pandit, but they are eternally present. Big Pandit there. So all different kind of Sangeet, relationship and sense of seva, everything in eternal world are manifested by this Sambit Shakti. Without Sambit Shakti, you cannot realize the love for relation. Follow. It's at the same time very effective. Here also in material world. And Sandhini Shakti, by the help of Sandhini Shakti, in the eternal world, I just told you, Baldaji Maharaj is going to make eternal Dham, everything. Are Maharaj, eternal Dham is created by Balaram? Yes. When created, no question can be there. Eternally present. Though Balaram Maharaj creating, but is still created by Balaram. But still, Anadi, we cannot specifically say that this Mananta, this time, this Vaikuntha Jagat was created. Eternally present. Sahasravattam Kamalam Gokulaksham Mahatpadam Tat Karunikaram Tat Anantangsha Sambhava. This all Dhamma, Golok Dhamma, Vaikuntha Dhamma, all different chambers there in Vaikuntha, all created by Sandhini Shakti. Follow. If you can feel confusion that the Grihastha life of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Grihastha life of Srivas Pandit, Grihastha life of Sivananda Sen, all the same with me, it is a great blunder, big mistake. Actually, all the son and daughters of, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, or Sivananda Sen, or Srivas Pandit, is coming from the Shakti, Sandhini Shakti. Sandhini Shakti Prakatito Nijojan. They are Sandhini Shakti Prakatito Nijojan. Sandhini Shakti going to express. So Kavi Karnapur or, Sivananda Sen, all there. So it are there, Sandhini Shakti Prakatito. So this way, Ladini, Sangbit, Sandhini, this, by all reflection, here in this material world, shadow, this Sandhini Shakti, this body we find, given by Maya, a relationship, man and woman, this body, a son and daughter, father and mother, all different bodies, relationship. All material ingredients, whatever you are going to watch, all material ingredients, whatever we are going to watch, all the perverted reflection of that Sandhini Shakti. Follow what I say. This way, we should have a fine conception about creation. We can see that Jiva going to take birth, this, that. We are going to pass this kind of remark. So you see, this can be treated as diversity made by Sri Krishna himself as a mode of playing with all countless jivas. No other reason can be found. The option to choice was surely not there previous to this bondage condition, because bondage condition is anadi, beginningless. Jiva's bondage is spontaneous, it is eternally present, and without any cause. Krishna, karma is literally anadi, as manifested in the Vedanta Sutra, already I see. So, naturally, there was no first choice on the part of Jiva, originally. But now, when it was already Tatasa Jiva, now going to travel, then in that case there can be choice. By the grouping, first, Nitya Mukta, Nitya Baddha, there is no choice. Nitya Baddha, Nitya Baddha. Nitya Mukta, Nitya. Now, Nitya Baddha, those who are Tatasa Jivas, That they are coming from Balaram, I already told. Infinity jivas, they have the option, they can choose. It depends. So what Baladev Vidyabhushan saying in Vedanta Sutta, actually Krishna Boli Sejiv Anadi Bharamuk, all proper adjustment now we can find. There is no ambiguity, no fighting, nothing can stand. No problem can stand there. This way, we are going to think. Now we are going to discuss some special points about jivas. Everybody is speaking this word. Jive Sarupai Krishna Nityadas, Jive Sarupai Krishna Nityadas, Krishna Boli Seji Manadi Bhairmuk, Ataev Mayatare, Daya Sansara. We are hearing this point. Always and everybody is speaking the same. But nobody can realize this point. Except Vaishnava Dharma, everywhere philosophy means something which is imaginary. Or at all if reality is there, it is mixed up with some imaginary conception. So philosophy, Bhagavad Dharma or Vaishnava Dharma or eternal Dharma or Atma Dharma, Jiva Dharma, philosophy means which is eternally truth. There is no contamination, no question of manipulation or no, concocted idea, nothing can be there. From this verse of Chaitanya Charitamrita, that Jive Sarupa Krishna Nitya Das, Krishna Tatosya Sakti Vedavid Prakash. Analytical discussion we like to do again, though we are discussing for the past long time, but still we will have to draw conclusion, because how Sarupa Jiva fixed, and this kind of diversity where from coming, all we can prove under the guidance of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, Keshav Goswami, all, Paladev Vidya, all we are going to discuss this point very analytically before Gaur Purnima period. Because we have not time. From the words of this Chaitanya Charitamrita, we see that eternal dharma of Jiva is to serve Krishna. Everybody is speaking. From these words, Chaitanya Charitamrita, we can see clearly that the eternal dharma of Jiva is to serve Krishna, nothing else. But practically, we cannot see it is in applied form. But practically, we cannot see it in applied form. Why? This is the question. Under the guidance of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, we are going to discuss. Actually, the service of Krishna, try to understand. Actually, the service of Krishna is not something. Actually, the service of Krishna is not something that you will have to practice or learn. This is not something which you can get from outside. It is not foreign element. You need not collect it from outside world. This is not something which you can get from outside world. Be sure about it. It is already there in the very Sarupa of Jiva. Also, yesterday I was giving answer. Previously also I told many times that Tatastha position of Jiva is resting in fine, very fine form, subtle form in the Sarupa of Jiva. Actually, Jiva is not at all Tatastha. But Tatastha position, Tatastha feeling is there already. We know all countless examples you can see. It is not fictitious. It is there. I already told many times, and if situation demands, so I can again speak. This is not something Krishna Priti, Jiva Sarva Krishna Tidas Krishna Tatostha Sakti Vedavid Prasad. This is not something which you can get from outside. Srila Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur writing that it is the very nature of the Jiva. Because the Jiva has a subtle spiritual form with face, eyes, nose, etc., everything. Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking. Especially those who are in the line of Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, like Rupa Goswami Pad, Sanatana Goswami Pad, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Gaur Kishore Babaji, Prabhupada, etc., they all have a special soul's body, chit body, like a Brajavasi, a very sweet and beautiful teenage form. Of course, some of our Guru Varga I heard, they got Siddhi in Sakarasa. I don't like to mention their name, because everybody like to jump into Madhur Rasa. Because they are already material Madhur Rasa is there. That's why they are fighting among themselves in Vrindavan, Puri. Oh, Madhur Rasa. Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj was a Sakarasa Siddha. I know from Guru. I know it for sure. Mathura Baba, he used to, long ago, he is the disciple of Prabhupada. All. So another big person, famous man, Acharya is also Sakarasa, but they are fighting among themselves. And what it concern to you? Is Sakarasa Siddha or Madhurasa? You think about while your own machine. You try to have big fighting going on. Foolish. They are less interested to give full protection to the Siddhanta Bani of this Sampradaya. Sampradaya going away. They are thinking about this, like child, they are fighting with this issue. If you have your power, you give full protection. Siddhanta Bani. Like Sahajiya, you are fighting. You have no attention. Sampradaya is totally in dilemma. Everybody busy with their personal mat mandir, personal position. Foolish. So, Bhaktivinoda, so they have the Chit Sarup. Everything is there in the Jiva, but externally you cannot see. The service of Krishna is not a religion. The service of Krishna is not a religion or faith at all. It is the dharma arising from the constitutional position of the jiva itself. Now question is that, if it is quite natural with the jiva, then why this cannot be seen naturally with jiva? If it is quite natural with jiva, then we cannot see. If it is quite natural with jiva, then why this cannot be seen naturally with jiva? On the contrary, we see everybody, each and everybody busy with Maya Seva. Each and everybody, they are busy with Maya Seva. Externally, they are opening one's Externally, they are going to open one seva, aprakita seva, exhibition. But internally, if you search, Ayurvedic doctor, Guru Vaishnava can arrest them. They are going to open one exhibition of seva. Oh, all seva going on. But it is not at all seva. It is one kind of business. It is business! It is business, it is business. Santa Goswami many times told, Kesava, all they told. It is business. It is not it is not running temple. It is not, it is not maintaining temple. It is like business. Book selling is not so important. Book selling is not so important. We can see so many items like Sahajiya, Kirtan, Leela Kirtan by Matajis, which you can safely play in pros quarter. They are playing. They are going to display some outside material item. So they are interested about business. Books and Maharaj, so how many people are going to take books? This we are going to sell. Yes, we are going to make money. This way they cannot touch the lotus feet of Nishingadeva or Salgram. They cannot say that we are running a devotional spiritual organization. Cannot say. They have no power. So if at all it is quite natural with Jiva, then why this cannot be seen naturally present with Jiva? Even those who are practicing for a long time, still they cannot even realize this point practically. Those who are practicing for 60 years in Gauriya Math, here, there, spiritual, but they cannot feel. If there is no realization, what HariKaha you can speak? HariKaha means realization. HariKaha doesn't mean you can memorize something and speak. Follow. And you are going to make mistake. You are going to make mistake. That Jiva Goswami was speaking, Aptobakyo, the speech coming out from the lotus mouth of pure Guru Vaishnava. You should not express in doubt. Maybe Gaur Kishore Baba going to express in a different form, whereas Prabhupada and Bhaktivinoda write to different form, but it cannot be so that Gaur Kishore Baba is going to make a mistake in this main Siddhanta you are going to make mistake. Bhaktivinoda is speaking about a particular Siddhanta Vichar. If a big sadhu, realized soul, going to pass remark, who is staying in North Pole of this world, and another sadhu who is staying in the South Pole of this material world, if they both of them going to pass on remark about the same spiritual point, I am not speaking of a Rasagata Vichar, a spiritual point, general, it cannot be different. Bhaktivinoda is doing all the same. So, Shabda Praman in Vedanta, if you start Vedanta, you can Shabda Praman and other different kind of Praman is there. Jiva Goswami is going to express this mode that Shabda Praman, Aprakita Shabda Brahma Praman is the topmost. Shabda Praman is topmost. But Apto Bhakko, I mean when Shastra Bhakko spoken by some sadhu, it's okay. When one sadhu going to speak something out of his realization, be sure he is going to speak about Shastra Vichar. Because this kind of Vichar cannot come in his inside his heart, cannot appear, which is impractical. Follow. You can find in here and there, but one sadhu speaking, where is Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking? Where is written? If you meditate, then you can feel this is written by Bhaktivinoda. You can feel so many Tattva Siddhanta which are there. If you are busy with fighting, simply by argument cannot stand. So now we are going to, even those who are practicing for the long time period, still they cannot even realize this point practically. This is our question. Why? Then how this can be called Jiva's natural and original dharma? Whereas we find that for a long time somebody going to practice, but still they cannot realize this point practically. Why? This is the question. Then how this can be called Jiva's natural or spontaneous or original dharma. Bhakti is the natural or spontaneous dharma of Jiva. Srila Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur going to explain, under the guidance of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, we will have to understand this point. Srila Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur has given a wonderful solution to this question. His contradiction cannot stand. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is going to give answer to this question. Also many times our Kesab Goswami are speaking Vastu Shakti, the subtract of a substance. Vastu Shabhava, the nature of the substance, is each and every Vastu, not one Vastu, any matter, each and every Vastu have a speciality, each and every. So, Srila Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur has given a nice, wonderful solution. Vastu Shakti and Vastu Shabhav. Vastu Sabhava, I mean the nature, subtract of the substance, can be found with any Vastu, any item. Follow. Any item. If you collect iron has some aluminum, if you like to collect, you can get some. If you want to get copper, you can get some. If you like to cotton cloth, if you're going to collect ice, water, all Vastu Shakti, Vastu nature. Like the example, water is quite natural. The liquidity of water is quite natural dharma. Liquidity of water is quite natural. The liquidity of milk is also quite natural, has some speciality. We cannot say that it is liquid and water is also liquid, so all the same, no. Or each and every infinity object in this world, anywhere, Vastu Shabhava, nature, can be found with any Vastu. Substance, attribute. Keshav Goswami also, he used to discuss this point very nicely, because he was big Pandit of Vedanta. Among all our Guru Varga is the Vedanta, oh, so nice. So, substance attribute. The attribute of any substance exists with the substance itself. You need not hire from outside. The attribute of any substance exists with the substance itself. It cannot be separated at all. It cannot be separated at all. Follow. Every substance has Swabhava, personal nature. Every substance has Swabhava. Every substance has Swabhava, personal nature, particular nature. That is called Dharma of that substance. That is called Dharma of that substance. That is called Dharma of that substance. So Thakur writing that the very nature of the Jiva, by the nature, I mean the Dharma of Jiva, is called Prema Dharma. Prema Dharma. You know. Follow. Thakur giving example, many times Thakur speaking. The very nature of Jiva is called Prema Dharma. In Jiva Dharma also explaining. Follow. Thakur giving example that when a substance or vastu coming in contact with some separate energy or separate object, another substance having some separate nature, then due to the influence of that substance, then due to the influence of that substance, due to the influence of that substance, the object, that substance can undergo some vikar. Follow? Thakur giving example that when a substance or vastu coming in contact with some separate energy or another separate substance, then due to the influence of the substance, that object can undergo some vikara of transformation. So the original nature of the substance or the vastu object can be seen changed automatically. But surely the original nature, of that vastu or substance is not lost, but at present cannot be seen, because that has gone to a latent stage at present for the time being. So if we find some vikar, change of one object in contact with other object or energy, external energy, like water, when we are going to apply heat energy, then water can go in the form of vapor. But vapor is not the original form of water, but still changed. So one object in contact with another object can change. Yes, possibility. But surely, the original nature of that vastu, the object is not lost. It is not lost. Like the vapor, if you collect those vapors, you are giving heat from outside in a water pot, or vapors going out, you are having a scientific arrangement like condenser, condenser? Condenser, condenser? You don't know. Condenser, you don't know. Those who are doing scientific research, they know this instrument condenser. One closed glass bottle, silicon glass bottle. Borosil is more practical because can heat resistive. Heat resistive. If you allow so many heat, but still the glass bottle cannot break. It's called borosil, borosilicate. Chemistry name is borosilicate. It's very nice. So you are putting some water, going to stop, going to fix some cork, cork means stopper. And you put one single outlet of glass, and that L-type glass outlet ultimately going to enter into the joint of a condenser. Condenser means the object you are boiling, that object can go in vaporized condition, can vaporize, and in vapor condition, and that vapor can go through a specific outlet given there inside condenser. And there is some, like web, some glass, glass like, there is some outlet. And you are going to pass cold water through the jacket of the condenser. Try to understand. Condenser means there is one jacket, big, and inside there is another outlet. So the main thing which is boiling, you are going to allow that boiled object to pass through in vapor form through the inner outlet. I mean, there's a long pipeline. And outside jack of that pipeline, there is cold water. One cold water entering from the top, and from the and extreme point there cold water going out. These were all fresh water coming inside, cold water, and fresh water again going outside. This way, due to cold water, effect of that cold water, those vapors which I allow to pass through this condenser, again I can find in droplets. Again water can come back. If I am going to collect in a glass jar, I can collect. So this way we can change the form of water into vapor or ice. So Bhaktivinoda was speaking that you can find some change, external change in the nature of the substance, but surely the original nature of that substance or vastu is not lost at all. But at present we cannot be seen, because that has gone to a latent state at present. I mean, for the time being. Srila Thakur going to give this example of water. Water is always liquid. It's quite natural. Water is always liquid. Under normal condition, water is always liquid. Water is always liquid. Liquid by nature. But if somehow you can allow a sub-zero level temperature, if somehow we can arrange a temperature, I mean sub-zero level temperature we can maintain temperature, then no more you can find the water in liquid form. Rather, this water can show a solid form called ice. It can show ice, solid form. If I throw ice on your head, you can break your head. So, you see, through this procedure, we can prove that the nature of the substance of the particular object is already there in latent form, not changed. Though the nature of water is naturally liquid, but still at present not showing this liquidity, at present showing solid form, without undergoing any reaction, automatically, without undergoing any reaction, because if reaction, then totally the substance can change. So without undergoing any reaction, automatically showing solidity. Water going to show solid form. So the nature of the water disappeared, and now as if a new spatial nature or character exhibiting. Follow what I say. So the nature of the water, liquidity disappeared, and now as if a new spatial nature exhibiting. Same way, when a jiva coming in contact with Maya for a long time, anadikal, then the natural prema dharma naturally can go to a latent form, and that jiva can show mayamaya dharma, can show like ghost. When ghost going to enter body, pisachi paile jatha motichanno hoy, পিসাচি পাইলে যথা মতিচ্ছন্ন হয়, মায়াবদ্ধ জীবের হয় সেই ভাব উদয়। This kind of same nature you can. So naturally, then the natural prem dharma of a jiva naturally can go to a latent form, and that jiva now at present can show like a ghost, behavior, efficacy, character, all rubbish, can show Mayamayi dharma, Mayamayi dharma. I mean, the dharma which is influenced by Maya. And can think it is quite natural. It is quite natural. It is quite natural they can think, all jiva, because they are hypnotized by Maya. This is called nisarga. Nisarga. At present this kind of condition, but it's not the eternal nature. This is called nisarga, or adopted nature. This is called nisarga, Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking. This is called nisarga, or called adopted nature at present. So jiva by nature is the servant of Krishna, but due to the magic spell of Maya, material energy, exhibiting this kind of aversive mood, nothing to do. Now when the foreign nature, I mean this Maya, going to grasp the jiva, and all Sukshma Sarir and Sula Sarir, material body and subtle body, Maya going to hypnotize and grasp over. Now when the foreign nature, I mean the Maya, going to grasp the jiva, this automatically, because they automatically become busy with personal interest or enjoyment. I can again discuss this point. Next HariKatha I can try to touch. Again I will have to go to I will have to try to discuss about Nitya Sarupa, which is very important. All different Rupanuga Guru Varga going to pass remarks about this. Motir nakishne parato shatova mito vipadde to giho bratanan adanta govir vishatam tamishram punaha puno charbito charvananam vancha kalpadurvasya ke pasinni bhavicha patitanam pavana bhavishna bhyo namo.